Hello there. Actually, hold on a second. Hello there. How's it going? I am good today. The pre-show is starting, and by pre-show I mean the countdown. So we got 30-ish minutes till the actual show starts. And I was thinking we could do more bingo before it begins. So what do you guys think is gonna be there? Honestly, free spot dang quite long. I mean, to be fair, it said it was going live at 5, and then the pre-show just starts like 30 minutes before. What's a Summer Games Fest? Only the premier game event of the summer. Many companies announce new games or show trailers for announced games at this event. So, you know, we could see some good stuff. I mean, Miyazaki himself is showing up at Summer Games Fest. So, who knows? There's maybe some Elden Ring DLC trailer. Maybe some Bloodborne. Probably not. Alright, like Free Space. Elden Ring DLC. It's gotta be, right? I don't think I can really move that over. Alright, we'll just keep doing it like that. Miyazaki's in this? I don't think he's there. Well, no, he's literally like Miyazaki is watching Summer Games Fest live in, you know, wherever they're hosting it, but I don't think he's gonna be in the show. I don't know. He's kept our expectations very minimal this year. Jeff has, so I guess the real question is what could be there. All right, yeah. Bloodborne, tempering it with anything. If it's even mentioned at all in this event, we get to check that off. Actually, can I just... I guess there's no free space on a 4x4, huh? That's fine. It can just be there. Alright. Finally have some time now. My Bloodborne tank is full and ready. You know, it's possible, right? It's like, come on, they've been doing weird, like... They've pretended Bloodborne hasn't existed for probably, like, 8 years. And now they did that clothing line. And they're doing... They put, like, the Bloodborne Hunter on, like, Astro. It's not impossible, okay? Something could happen. But let's see here. We got Bloodborne. Oh yeah, we're going to have a Monster Hunter trailer. pretty sure there's gonna be Monster Hunter. Any ideas? Okay. Genshin Impact. For some reason, it will appear. It's just a matter of time when. Genshin Impact. Hero shooter. Yeah, five versus 5 hero shooter. Dead on arrival. That's what will be in that spot. Actually, let me go turn the lights on again. That it felt right, and then it felt wrong. If anything, I just gotta screw this in. Alright, turns out it's not gonna work like that. Maybe Dark Souls? I don't know, I think Dark Souls is kind of like dead, right? I mean, it had a full lifespan, but everything has to decease eventually. I don't think we're getting any Armored Core. Maybe some, yeah, GTA 6. That could be there. Yeah, Oyoverse. They'll definitely showcase their new game, which is honk shoe gotcha game nonsense. Anime game. It's pretty much a free spot. There will be an anime game somewhere in there. No, the name of the game literally is ZZZ. I don't believe you. Oh, Zenless Zone Zero. I remember now. I've heard it, but I haven't really seen anything about it. It's kind of bopping, the sound, the pre-stream music. I'm playing with my nose here. You know, I actually I often have trouble filling out these bingos because I'm like, what could be there? Oh yeah, free space, Muppets. There we go. That's another free space. I'm I mean, I guess I just don't really know who's showing up. Let me pull up the Twitter. No, not really bopping. Well, we all have our taste. Live service, true. Live service. However, that's kind of, on the same zone as like hero shooter that's dead on arrival. But it still could be. Still could be different. Did they announce something? No, not yet. We're waiting to see what they do. I mean, it's gonna be like a 2-hour show, so it's got a lot of possibility. They said 30 minutes 15 minutes ago. I don't think that's quite accurate. You know what if it does happen though? Miyazaki appearance. Yeah, Giuselino, you're totally fine. Like they haven't even started yet. We have 12 minutes left. Oh yeah, we could get God of War. Isn't God of War dead? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I don't think God of War is dead. Honestly, like it kind of feels like the game that's just waiting for a sequel at this point. Cause like the second game kind of resolved a lot of Kratos' stuff, but like Atreus still has this whole thing. Like I don't know, they could make another game. I would not be surprised if they did. Oh yeah, remake. Currently on my way back home, so I'm gonna come back in 12 minutes to save my phone's internet. Damn, he's skipping the whole thing. What's happened in gaming this year? Other than, oh yeah, no mention of layoffs. That'll be added. Isn't it sad? I think of like what happened in gaming this year, and the first thing before anything else is just layoffs. Enough to make a man sick. Maybe some Lethal Company crossover. That feels possible. Honestly, this is a personal thing. Let me see if we can get some Dragon Quest up in here. Dragon Question. No, Dragon Quest. Because we've been waiting a while for the next Dragon Quest game. Lethal Company overrated. Have you played it? It's kind of sick, bro. I enjoy it at any rate. It's a nice time. Alright, Dragon Quest. Let me look at my Steam library. and just think about what could be there. Terraria, no. No Ark Survival Evolved. Honestly, this is gonna be it. This is Ark 2 trailer. Because they announced Ark 2 a while ago. I feel like it's time they actually made good on that promise. Pooping yourself, scariness is not that fun. I actually kinda disagree. I think being scared, well, because Lethal Company, it's like spooky, but it's honest, it's not that scary, you know? Yeah, Dragon Ball. Just gonna start listing off like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we have enough time? 8 minutes? Yeah. We could fill this out. What media properties seem promising to show up there? Let me do Fromsoft wild card. This is specifically if they have like something that we're not expecting. I don't think we'll be surprised, but we could be. And so that's what I'm thinking about right now. Oh yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah, that could definitely be here. It feels like they would announce it at Summer Games Fest. Honestly, I'm so confident. I'm gonna say no Armored Core. Yeah, we'll get Silk's. Jeff himself said that there won't be Silk Song, so I'm gonna put it in. How long do we have? Oh, we're fine. We can make it up. Is there anything in my library that could have like a DLC? Oh, okay, yeah, Fallout content. Fallout could definitely be there. Oh yeah. Unfunny Hollywood, not holy, Hollywood. I can spell, right? Actor. That's like a classic Jeff maneuver. Nothing Bloodborne related. We have Bloodborne anything as the first Summerfest bingo, so that could be something. So we got that. Ooh, we could have Lies of P DLC. That could be there. Now what to put in the final slot? Wolong DLC? Wolong has had all of its DLC. Wolong already had its 3 DLC. Like, isn't it over? I thought they all got released already. Perhaps something about that. Oh yeah, that'll be what our final slot is. TV/movie game. A game adaptation of a TV movie adaptation of a game. So that could be there. Alright, this seems like a pretty good list so far. Elden Ring DLC. Once we start going, we get a lot more, we get a lot of stuff going on. Although, how close are we, Jeff? 4.5 minutes? Not too far. But yeah, they did announce that adaptation of Yakuza. That was really interesting. Did they show anything besides just like the guy's back or something? I'm ready to go ahead. How many cards do you need? See, that's how I kind of like hate bingo sites, because I'm just trying to get like these bingo cards so I can use them, and they're like, oh, do you need to purchase them? Let me see this virtual bingo. You know what? I'll just screenshot this. Yeah, this works totally. You can totally read half of this stuff. What's this? Oh, Fromsoftware wildcard. That's funny. I need to get a way to like mark stuff off. They should have a thing that lets you like paint on your desktop. That would be fun. Alright, so when we have our checks, we will... Oh, let me move that back a little bit. That's fine. We'll have our big green checks to mark stuff off with. How long will the show be? Summer Games Fest is going to be 2 hours from what I remember. Almost there. Oh yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's is coming out on PlayStation. Okay, maybe. What could we replace that with? Let's replace Lethal Company crossover with Five Nights at Freddy's. I gotta keep this open because I'm gonna miss the intro. 30 seconds. We got 1 minute left. What? Did it just make another page? Wait, what? Oh no, here we go. Okay. No, don't worry about it. It was just a good... Alright, so here's the bingo if you guys want to join in. It's starting. Hey,
Please
there we
welcome
go.
to the stage, the creator of the Game Awards,
Jeff.
Keighley.
Actually, let me get the check mark off the screen. We don't need you anymore. Jeff. Let's see if we can see Miyazaki in the crowd.
2024. You ready to see some video games?
I am Jeffrey.
We
I don't think his name is Jeffrey.
thrilled to be here with you.
Keighley.
Showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all,
I'm ready for
welcome.
some video games,
Everyone around
Keighley.
the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of
the
amazing
industry,
games
huh?
to show you from creators around the world.
The health
over
of the
next
industry,
2
Jeffrey.
hours.
Are you going to perhaps segue health of the
Let's
industry?
also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with
Mark it off on your
layoffs,
bingo.
studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our
I didn't think he was
industry
gonna do it.
Is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year.
I
Two
can't
of
mark it
them
off because it has no mention
are
of
considered,
layoffs.
You know, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams or solo developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter.
Why didn't I put
but
Star
also
Wars?
smaller
Of course there was
titles,
gonna be a
including
Star
games made
Wars
by
game.
Single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because
I
we
can't
think
believe
this
it. I've been
platform is
had.
important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wish list it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games? All right, it all begins right now.
Blech,
Here's
Star Wars,
our
come
first
on.
announcement.
Star Wars is kind of cool. It's just that it's typically not great.
This is a hot dog guy auditioning for the.
I should have put Lego. That would have been easy.
Action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage. Empathy. Oh, hilarity. This guy. Strength. What game is this?
Can't
anyway?
believe it. Oh, it's the Lego Industry Plant game. What's it called?
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry.
Actually, what is the game called?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Apparently, I've never spelled her name correctly or said
I'll
it.
bring it down. This is gonna be fun.
Aloy?
Right in the eye. And hot fire attack.
A lonely hero, hunting machines all by
What's this
himself.
game's name?
I have friends, you know. Let's do this.
Alloy
Friendly
game.
hero, hunting
Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West.
Hey, whose side are you on?
exploring,
Wow, what is this place?
collecting.
We're not
all
starting
the
off
shiny
strong here, Jeff. We're not starting off
and
strong.
Making a home.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderdog.
Lego Horizon? It really is Lego Horizon, huh?
Ooh, that's a
I remember they kind of announced this like a couple weeks ago.
down you go. Woo, better get a snack.
Lego Horizon Adventures. Totally. Coming holidays. Uh-huh. Okay, well. They just won't let go of this franchise. They really won't, huh?
Lego Horizon Adventures coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon design with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right,
inspired
now
is definitely the way I would
shift the
describe
tone to
Horizon.
the next game from Torn Banner
Totally.
Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here.
No way, really? No more room in hell. Is this the thing I think it is? Oh my god, it is! Of all the things in my Steam library to think it would go to be, it was not this one. Crazy. There was not an atom of me that would expect No More Room in Hell 2 on this awards. Permadeath. It seems different than the original. Hey, so what if you start out with 8? And then one of your friends dies 3 seconds in.
Coming this Halloween. Looks really, really intense. All right. To introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals, like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course Final Fantasy VII Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage.
I think I know who this person is. I'm not sure what they could be announcing. Just kidding. I have no idea who this person is.
Thank you, Jeff.
I've never seen them before in my life.
I'm so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
Highly anticipated game from a beloved
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky.
Oh, you know what? The art style and the way that house was designed,
I have what it takes to be
I literally thought this was Hello Neighbor 3. I was 100% certain.
to beat your toughest opponents.
Instead, it's a game nobody cares about.
To chase your dreams at any price.
Is it literally just like a Quidditch game?
To seek glory for your team.
Because that would be kind of funny. I can see that one selling at the least.
So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
It kind of looks like a VR game. No? No. Okay. You are a wizard, Nuffle.
That's Harry
Would
Potter.
anyone care about Hello Neighbor
Launching
3?
worldwide on
Of
September
course
3rd
they
for
would.
consoles
Hello
and
Neighbor
PC.
3 is the
Now
most
we move
important.
From the Potterverse to a brand new world.
Hello Neighbor
It hails
1.
From a single
I don't know.
developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite.
Choo Choo
and he showed
Charles?
me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends
Oh?
in Cuff Bust.
Cuff bust. Oh, what the heck? This literally looks like the fake game that's in every single like YouTuber thumbnail. This looks like VR though, kind of. Actually, no, it doesn't. It's definitely not. I mean, it's gonna be hard to get 20 people together for this, but it looks like an interesting time. But yeah, I could definitely see like this is the YouTuber thumbnail game. The helicopter's been stolen. What is this game?
That's a fun one, right? And remember,
I
that's
think
all made
the audio
by
should be back
one
now.
Person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage.
Basically, YouTube
Right,
thumbnail
next one of
Roblox
this year's
jailbreak.
most
Yeah,
anticipated
literally,
games is
that's
Star Wars Outlaws coming out
that's
on
it.
August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open world
I
Star
can't
Wars
believe
game.
I failed
You
to
live
put
the life
Star
of a
Wars on the
scoundrel.
bingo.
On Monday at 12
That was
p.m.
an
Pacific, you'll get
easy,
to see a full
easy
gameplay
one.
showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
I haven't been able to check anything off my bingo card yet.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Still awesome that's been made by a single person. Yeah, it is neat. Some one-person developers really just make like a crap load of stuff.
We should get moving.
I mean, heck, Lethal Company was a single-person developer.
I think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we're showing you so far, I think is going to be.
Where's
coming
Miyazaki
out,
in the crowd?
this year, Cuff Bus, I'm not quite sure, but it's like it's so cool that there's stuff
Where
that
is
we're
he?
going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the
Neva?
Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look.
Oh,
at
I
the
kind of
gameplay.
remember. I kind of remember. I've never played Grease. Has anybody else here played it? It just kind of seems like the kind of game that you only play if you're like a person who plays video games for like a visual experience. Like this, like it's here to look good. Never knew this game existed. This looks like the type of game to be very okay, and then one fight completely ruins the entire game for you because it's just so annoying. Seems neat.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to
I
play.
mean, it looks like art. I don't know about the combat though.
Direct, which will air directly after
Seemed
the
very
on
just
this
kind of
same
walk
stream.
up and
So
hit
lots more
them.
for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
All right, let's see here.
If you would define the future.
Sand.
Are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
There's nothing.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Is this Total War?
Ingloriously and without a struggle.
Because this kind of feels like a Total War
Let me first
visual
do
kind of
great
thing.
that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until
Maybe not though. Seems kind of like a Europa Universalis kind of game right now.
Shall not be lost.
You know, like
It shall
cultural victory. Oh, Sid Meier. Civ 8? When did the last one come out? I feel like I thought that this series honestly stopped existing. He's real?
We are thrilled to finally announce
Sid Meier's a real guy?
coming day and date to PC and consoles next year.
You know what? I guess I
In
should
all,
have
the amazing
figured,
team
but
that has brought us to this moment. But we also have to thank you.
I guess I just
our
didn't see it
incredible fans
coming.
around the world for your overwhelming support of this.
Where's the Elden Ring
for over
DLC
30
launch?
years.
Miyazaki, you should
Can't
know.
wait to share more.
You're
We
at
hope
Summer
you'll join
Games
us later
Fest.
this
Do
summer
you have
for
like the
full
CD
reveal
to play the
of
trailer on
Civilization
you?
7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
Stay civilized. You thought he didn't exist? He seems like the type of guy that wouldn't exist. He seems like the type of guy who's just a name. Oh, this is the monkey game, right? Wukong. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong for sure, right? Yes, yes it is. I remember this fight from another trailer. That dragon. Excusez-moi. He looks a lot like Lu Bu, huh? August 20th, 2024. Okay. A real release date for this game. It kind of started to feel like a game that was never actually coming out. Wukong CGI budget is ridiculous. It kind of is, right? Like, every single trailer has just been ridiculous. Alright, listen. I've got some takes about VR games. I've just never felt like they ever were anything like that deserved to be made.
Humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven.
They
and
all
returning
feel
to
kinda
death.
just superfluous. Except The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. That's the only good VR game.
Was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a
My
terrible
God.
fall.
Is that
And yet
Tomb
hope
Raider?
still glimmers, even in the depths of the unknown.
Doesn't look like it, but the bum on that woman,
We die
I only
to
thought of
again.
one person.
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience.
This kind of feels like a Revenant 3 kind of situation, you know?
We remain standing. We stand.
Never mind, it's a completely different thing. Once Human. Oh, that was neat. With the airplane being actually like a bird that's been taken over. That was kind of neat. Ew, Starfield. Once Human, I don't know. It's one of those games that is either going to be nothing or it's actually going to be very interesting. It's like a 50-50. It either is or it isn't.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before? Only these past 2 days. Then there
This game seemed kind of promising. I saw that it had like a parry mechanic, so
I will take you all with me.
I kind of just immediately was like, oh, that's cool. Release date. It's always nice.
All right,
I
welcome
feel like we're
back
getting
to
a lot of
Summer Game
release
Fest.
dates
We've
today
got some amazing
for games that were
developers
announced
joining us
quite a
throughout
while
the show,
ago.
and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG Metaphor slated to launch
So
this October.
not
Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5,
Persona.
Katsura Hoshino and Shigenori Shojiba.
Persona 5 came out when I was born. Are they finally gonna make a Persona 6 or something? Oh, never mind. It's Metaphor. I forgot about Metaphor. People seem interested, so you know. I'm fine. Sorry, this is my colleague's job to handle. You didn't tell me I forgot to
Thank
set
you,
my alarm.
everybody. It is a pleasure to be here.
So
My name is
Miyazaki, he
Hashino,
doesn't
and I'm
even
the
know.
Director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
Why does he kind of look like
この
Seinfeld?
ゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
Most basic terminology possible.
誰もが持つ不安。不安と
We
向き合
call
うことに
these
よって
things
覚醒する力です。
archetypes.
すべての
Wow,
アートワークは
really?
力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every
Okay.
archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than
you
40
say
types
so.
of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリューム
Every time I see like a
ゲームです。
translator,
今日は
I always just think about like, what if they don't know what they're talking about?
ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
And they're about to
So we are
just like
pouring all of our
get fired
creative
live on
expertise into this game
stage.
to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us.
Is it said?
The reality is, we oppress, we fight.
Is this a Fire Emblem game? Or is it the game they just showed off 3 seconds ago? Metaphor.
You have found a way to wield true magic.
If I lived in a fantasy world, I would be so mad all the time.
Many more protectors and followers will
If
gather
I
to your
wasn't
side.
born,
Remind
like,
people
with
that
the,
same
you know,
powers
protagonist
lie
powers,
dormant within
I
them.
would be mad the whole time that I was not the
You
protagonist.
must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
It seems like a very classic turn-based game.
You've acquired a most interesting power, an archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Yeah, you wield power now. The godlike ability you wielded before was just, you know, puttier entrance package. So it's like Warframe? I don't think it's like anything like Warframe.
Such an honor
Gameplay wise,
with
anyway.
us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3.
Man, my
exclusive
bingo
VR game
card
coming
is
later this
just
year. As
looking
Batman, you face
sad
a new
right
threat,
now.
The mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
The Rat King? Oh, it's a VR game, so who cares? Unless, you know, maybe. But let's see here first.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad.
The Rat King.
The only light left
Lore-wise, I mean, I see.
is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it.
Kicks the chair, kicks the table into him. Oh, they're Batman.
Stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
What is in Arkham's water, man? Everybody is so crazy. At Gamescom. So, no gameplay, no hype because it's an Oculus game.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since.
Poor
So,
bastard.
Let's check it out.
Being a fighting game fan must be tough. I don't think I could do it. Is this Street Fighter or what? It's gotta be, right? Oh, Fatal Fury, huh? Been a while. Is anyone here a fan of Guilty Gear? I like the songs, but I've never played a game. Why not? Because they're fighting games, man. Merely playing them. What? Oh, it's like a crossover, huh? Merely playing a fighting game is pain. There's no relaxation. Interesting. Same goes for Soulsborne. But there's no, like, in-between in a fighting game. You're either fighting people or you're not playing the game. In Dark Souls, you can just hang out in Majula for as long as you want. This looks interesting so far, what they're showing right now. Tears of Metal. Oh, it's like a Dynasty Warriors thing, huh? Oh well, never mind. Unless... is this like a rogue like Dynasty Warriors? Because that could be interesting. Like every run, you build your character kind of different. I guess I'm just waiting for a Dynasty Warriors game with like actual combat. Roguelike co-op hack and slash. That's a couple genres that we don't really see together that often. Oh, did I put Dragon Ball on the thing? I did. my first bingo selection. Oh wait, did I put... Has anything... Oh yeah, anime game. That's also there. That was metaphor. You're welcome. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Bye, my friends. I've never been a Dragon Ball guy, I gotta be honest. But it is really funny seeing anything in Dragon Ball. Since the Dragon Ball art style is made by the same guy who's like the Dragon Quest art style. Like I'm kind of just like a sideline, like rooting for Dragon Ball, even though I'm a Dragon Quest guy.
Go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the
We're
world
kindred
of Delta
spirits.
Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all
Free-to-play
platforms.
tactical shooter?
Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team, rally up.
I'm absolutely going to
Got
be
a
able
new
to check
mission.
something off here.
Operation Lightning Strike.
Hero
The situation
shooter,
at
dead
Zero
on
Dawn is
arrival.
now very serious. The conflict's escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take
This
action.
seems like a dead on arrival hero shooter.
Collect and decode the Mandel Brick located at the tourist sector at the southeast region. We need
Oh,
to
wait.
utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Brenda, clean the balcony. On your mark. Go, go, go! Clear the area. Shield down. I'm going in.
Shit! They've got a flamethrower.
Not quite what I'm looking for dead on arrival hero shooter. I'll let it go this time. Oh, live service? Is this live service? Did they say that?
That's all.
Because I could cross that off.
The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere
Movie?
first look at that gameplay.
What? This feels like a zombie game already. Why are they burning tires? Isn't that hard to do? I mean, it's like a big rubber circle. How are you burning it?
Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Clear fight! Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicle under attack!
I'm not really a military guy, so that game's not really not in my wheelhouse. But I know some people might like
Fatal
that.
Fury, City of the Wolves.
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
For real this time.
Never heard of that before in my life. Is it another fighting game? Oh, Fatal Fury. Yes, no, yeah, now I recall. In fact, probably 15 minutes ago I said, "Oh, Fatal Fury, I remember that." Seems as the quality's gone down. Now I'm at 240p. No. There we go. What are you trying to pull here, YouTube? There we go. Okay, should be good now. You know, I've never bought VR, okay? I don't buy the you're in it feeling. Like, there's no way. Especially because VR is prohibitively expensive. Dragon's Dogma. This kind of feels like the blanket segment where they just rattle off a bunch of meaningless like advertisements from companies back to back. Although this seems like a game, so maybe not. What is this? I'm trying to figure out what kind of game this is. It feels like a Super Smash Bros. Another MOBA? Yeah, I'm feeling that so far. It could definitely be a MOBA. Or it could be a battle royale, but it seems team-based. It doesn't look like a MOBA anymore to me, I think. It's like a it's like a party game, is what I'm feeling. You're next. Yeah, it feels like a party game, you know, since you have to like fight each other on a... I guess it is a battle royale then, right? On the ever-decreasing arena. It's not like it told us much about it. Mech game? What kind of mech game are we looking at here? Light support. Is this like a MOBA mech? A mech MOBA? Mech. Oh, never mind. What the heck's going on there? That was some Armored Core nonsense. August 2024. Mecha Break. I think we already got like a trailer of that before, right?
Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next,
that was
Jason
interesting.
Blum and his Blumhouse banner have
We'll have to
become
remember that.
Horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now
Five Nights at Freddy's?
the video game
Can I check it
world
off, or does it need to be a game?
way.
Or can I just have like a mention of Five Nights at Freddy's? And I get to check it off.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
They love putting guns in every game, huh? What's going on here?
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Are they just rattling off games like back to back, or what's going on here?
Scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Amy, I'll save you, no matter what.
Just go home, Viv.
Amy!
The local police department asked me to help with a case.
Alan
Why
Wake.
would they need a game designer?
Why would they need a game designer?
Should have some development.
That's kind of funny. I'm so confused at what's happening right now. Some of these games are already out, right? Because I remember that Spotlight game. Is this like a company that's just formed, or what's going on? I don't
Please
understand.
welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games. Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very,
So
very
it is
busy.
like a company thing.
I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys
Like
all.
they
Great to hear, the
made a
fans out
company
there.
and now they're making games.
You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming.
Can I put Five Nights at Freddy's off?
Anyway, horror is.
I'll check it off.
To my great relief,
Maybe.
getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events, and we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool
Do you think
games.
there's a chance for FromSoft to announce a new game?
They look great. It's a really diverse.
I would
cool
put it
slate.
at
Luis, tell us a bit
0%
about- we saw a
chance.
bunch of games that
I
were
have a
talked about
section for it on the
mobile
bingo,
games.
but I don't believe
As
so.
you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game.
I forgot people
for
with this
everyone.
accent were
maybe you're
real.
a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, we
So
as
that's what
horror
that
fans,
one
we know
was
that
with
there
the
are so
Stardew
many
Valley kind of
different
thing.
subgenres to explore. And our independent development partners, they feel the same and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror. And our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners. And that means for us that we really want to as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks.
Why does
looks
her
awesome,
head
all the stuff
seem
you have
like
there, and I know, you know, we'll
20%
get into when games are coming out,
larger
but
than the
some
rest
these
of her
are coming
body?
Soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So so you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s
Didn't that
horror
already
experience.
come out
It's
though,
got
or
great
is it was
characters,
like?
a compelling narrative. It's
Did we
also
play a
super
demo?
creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate?
I think it
Pretty
was
amazing,
demo. That
right?
would make sense.
Jason,
By the way,
Luis,
we're
thanks
not
so
even
much
like
for
that
being
far
here.
into the event, right?
All right.
I think we're like
And
a
now
little
here's
less
the
than
world
halfway
premiere of a
through.
brand new Power Rangers game with a
Power Rangers. How was I supposed to compete with this year's bingo when they're hitting me with Power Rangers? All right. I'm never getting a bingo on this damn sheet. I don't think I've... Oh, what's this? It's like a arcade cabinet game. Those don't typically do well, but, you know, it's cool that they make them. Yo, what's good? Hello there, how's it going? Yeah, Power Rangers has never been, like, my jam, you know? Oh, this looks different. Never mind. So I'm not, like, a huge fan, but this looks neat. Do, 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 do. It's another art game, seemingly. Like the Grease game, which is just an awful name for a game, isn't it? Grease? Like, I know it's Grease, like G-R-I-S, but I can't take it. I can't take it seriously. So this is like a found family kid with a deer kind of thing, huh? All right, we're taking this in a direction I didn't really expect with the pig. What's happening to the pig? How is the deer so much bigger? What's going on now? The pig! What's wrong with the pig, man? What is this game? Expecto Patronum. Deer and boy, of course. What else would we be calling it? Why is the deer fully grown and the boy's a boy?
Beautiful game, Deer and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic, and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government, and games like that are
financial aid from the French government. Can you imagine?
All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving
America
later this
moment.
Year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
At what? I wasn't paying attention. Hold on, what are we getting?
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes.
Resposes?
and then boot
That's
you
not
right
a
in the
word.
balls.
Hold on a second.
These two young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith.
Oh,
Blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Gentlemen.
it's Kingdom Come too.
Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. But in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
This is retribution for my sins.
A second chance.
To the task!
Guns in this one, huh? The first one prided itself on its kind of realistic combat, but it was overall a pretty janky game. So I'm interested to see if they like improved on the bugs and stuff.
Next, we step into the dark mind. of
Watching
Silent
Inner
Hill
Ishin
creator
versus Demon of
Future
Hatred.
Toyama-san.
I'm surprised
In
that video has
2021,
gotten
he announced
so
his new
few
game, Slitterhead, at
views.
the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the
Maybe
gameplay
people
from
just
his
expect Demon of
independent
Hatred to
Tokyo-based
win.
studio.
What are we getting now? Police. This is a very specific type of game. There's a lot of these. Oh wow. A lot of these kind of like Asian police officer games. Not sure what's going on here, but okay. Did he just make a guy jump off the ledge? I see him on the road there. Uh-oh. New Dark Souls game? Is that what we're seeing here? They're showing us combat, but they're just showing the enemies grabbing us. Sekiro, but with big praying mantises. This actually kind of looks like it's got some Sekiro influences. Yeah, look, the parrying. It's like deflecting. And who doesn't love a little bit of dodging? Knocks your hand off and then just sucks it back in. Slit. I didn't get to read it. What was that game? Slit something? I can't believe this is a real media property, to be honest. What's going on right now? The Killer Bean, is it?
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do.
I just don't understand.
Really? Good.
It's probably gonna be a funny game, right? I mean, he just like dunked a grenade back on them.
For the Shadow Agency, an international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me.
Until they lied to me.
Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency! Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die...
Excuse me? It's the guy from the meme dies the cringe? Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't believe that's a real media property. Is there zombies? You know what? This game's probably gonna be good, and that's the worst thing about this so far. This game's probably gonna be, like, not bad. Like, pretty decent.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by
Roguelike?
another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles. Jeff Liu.
That doesn't
who previously
surprise
worked as
me.
an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded.
The name is
getting
getting Killer Bean.
All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Leprince and Emmerich Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game.
Oh, these are the
Cairn,
Fury guys.
Survival Climber. When I was a teenager, my dad
Interesting.
prepared an expedition to Mount K2.
Now I'm interested.
But half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer
Me
is not
versus the
cutscenes.
mountain.
It's the actual climbing gameplay.
So we're gonna see gameplay.
You can see more later
That's
today
good.
during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
Why is she wearing the line of white? It is a nice look, huh? Just you and the mountain. And this is the gameplay we're seeing right here. That's interesting. I wonder, like, is it like a Breath of the Wild kind of thing? Like, how is this gonna work? Imagine doing push-ups while you're climbing a mountain. Ah, very beautiful, huh? Another one of them art games. So you can kind of see their limbs wobble. Cairn. Interesting. It doesn't seem like it's going to be like a Fury combat game, but it still seems interesting. Annapurna typically gives us something good.
I'm not meant to
Weird name. It's probably the protagonist's name.
I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop. to see if my help is needed anywhere.
I like these
When all the
relaxing
chores are
games.
done, sometimes I'll
It
just
does
sit on
seem
the
like
bench
it'll be
and
relaxing.
do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop.
Interesting.
I can stop.
Unless,
Running.
unless,
This is good for me. I need
unless.
to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
The text box. The cairn is a pile of rocks used as a trail marker. Well, then that's a good name for that game.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist from him and Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that.
Stanley
All right, now here's a look at the
Parable
story
creator,
trailer
huh?
for
That's
Unknown Nine
interesting.
Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
That overlaps our
Turn your
own.
thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Aruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown Nine. Does this have
We're not getting a lot of gameplay games this Summer Games Fest.
Humanity has lived for eons.
Maybe
at the
I'm
mercy
a
of
liar,
the
but
Nine. It's
I don't know.
time we took control of our own destiny.
This game didn't seem like a gameplay game until 3 seconds ago, not gonna lie.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Rip off Ishin. From indie to Indian. It does seem to have kind of Indian mythology elements, doesn't
The
it?
fold is a strange place.
I'm mostly getting that just from the beads, but still. Fall 2024. So that's pretty close, actually.
I finally have something. Something that I want to protect.
Well, it is a Monster Hunter trailer. Something tells me that this is like the Capcom section. Maybe it's all the Capcom games, who knows? Yay, Monsties. I could not get into Monster Hunter stories, to be honest. I bounced off pretty hard of the game. Getting like 3D Blasphemous vibes right now.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall.
I would be so mad if a guy did that to me. I jump at him and he collapses all of my pillars.
And legend.
That's funny. This is giving me like Sekiro vibes. Like this is like the intro of Sekiro in like a cutscene, kind of. Summons a bear to knock him out of the sky. Was it attached to his face? What's going on here?
There is but one certainty in the cosmos.
In Notria, the last song. I'm really interested in this game now. I don't know if it's like a Sekiro thing, but it does. It definitely looks like a Souls-like.
That's the first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative.
It's good that I didn't see when the release date was. That was fun.
Finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Another high-tech game. I'm trying to get like a bead on it. I'm not sure what kind of game this is so far. The only good high-tech game is Detroit? Detroit Become Human? If you say so, pal. Looks beautiful. Yeah, it's a very good-looking game so far, but like, you know, is this the game? We can't really tell that yet because there's no gameplay. It's just a pre-rendered CGI cutscene, I think. But that's also why I don't really know what the game is. This could be almost anything. Except like a racing game. Could this possibly be our hero shooter that's dead on arrival? Seems possible. Maybe if they showed us anything about the game, it could have been that one.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam.
I love the guy on the right that just turned around and goes,
for the release on July
"Oh, okay, they're
now,
recording."
Please welcome two developers whose hit indie
Where's
game
Miyazaki?
Among Us took the world by storm.
Among
at the
Us?
Game Awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
I wasn't expecting to hear anything about these developers ever again, to be honest.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake?
Oh,
Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today.
Oh yeah, and
There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that
Outer Sloth.
offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among E days.
This is our way
Oh,
of
so it's
saying
like a
thank
it's
you
like
to
a
our
funds
teammates,
thing.
Players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games.
That's
And
nice.
then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous. to
I can
reveal it
tell.
here
Don't
and
worry
show
about
you
it.
the
You don't
current
have to tell
lineup
me
of
that.
Games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff. It has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy.
So that's interesting. So now they're like they're funding other projects. That's good. It's actually like healthy for the industry, you know. instead of the other nonsense that keeps happening.
Hi, I'm Ian from ShapeShot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
Legos.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
Interesting.
We're Studio Any%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munchers.
Who was that?
We just released a demo for one-button bosses, or boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Interesting. I wonder how that game works.
Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike.
One-button bosses,
Customize
huh?
the master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of
Oh,
Thirsty
yeah?
Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new
Oh, I
game,
remember that.
explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Interesting. Some of those seem pretty
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest.
promising.
Those all look fantastic, and I cannot.
I'm
wait to
not
play
a
them.
fan of like the
But all those
Starfighter
amazing
genre,
indie
I'll
games
be
aren't the only
honest.
thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
I did not actually.
Sounds like
That's
you
kind of
did.
funny.
Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check
Oh,
out
oh!
this sneak peek.
Adaptation. It's on the bingo. TV movie game adaptation. There we go. Now we just need Genshin Impact and an unfunny Hollywood actor, and I've got a bingo. We're almost there. Come on, where's the unfunny Hollywood actor? Any moment now. Elijah Wood, Deborah Wilson, Ashley, Patton Oswalt. A lot of big names on that project. That'll probably be an
Next,
interesting
we have
series.
Sonic X Shadow Generations.
I don't have a Sonic bingo.
A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow.
Nope, not on there.
Now it's time for a glimpse
Let's
of
get more
Shadow's
Dark
brand new
Souls,
powers
actually.
and
I
gameplay
for
from
some
the
reason,
standalone campaign,
I just
as
want some
well
Dark Souls.
as the
Totally not because it's
official
80% of my
release
bingo sheet. I'm sure Sonic fans are pretty happy right now. Not much of a Sonic fan myself, but they've been doing some interesting stuff lately. Like that Frontier game, that's like quite strange to me. Got some good music though. You know what? While Sonic is going, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. If anything interesting happens, you gotta tell me when I get back, okay?
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December, too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game, Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born.
What?
I created the future.
No way.
Until it created me.
No.
But I see a narrow way. A path that might have been.
Alright, I'm back.
What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change.
How could you possibly decide
Dr.
that?
Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen.
Sonic starter pack.
Sardaukar deployed to protect.
That's kind of what they're looking at, right? I'm not really interested in Dune. I haven't seen the movie.
Fremen
It seems interesting though.
exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach.
They're just
All of
saying
my
names
visions lead
here.
to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
Interesting. So they set up a lot of lore in this trailer. I'm never playing this game, but I'm probably gonna watch someone play it.
Coming at Gamescom O&L in August. Now it is
Seems
time
like it
to
could
see
be
the announcement
mildly
of
interesting.
Another new game from a brand new development studio.
Lightspeed Studios, and it's something Battle Royale. Let me bring up my bingo sheet again. What can I get? This kind of seems like an RTS so far. Lots of kind of numerous units that look the same. Battle Aces. What is it though?
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
It's everything I dreamed of. Gameplay at the Game Awards. I know it was RTS. Haha.
New to RTS as well as RTS veterans.
I thought so.
We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So
Can
Battle
RTS
Aces
be
is an
fun is the real
action-packed
question.
Army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not
Unit
only will
decks?
players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players
So just
will be
more
able to
customizable
experience
armies.
an
That's
endless,
interesting.
Possibility of strategies. Second, we want to
Was that a
eliminate
bomb
the
with
tedious
legs?
clicks required to play in RTS
That's
as
funny.
much as possible, so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about
Only
Battle
the fun
Aces, or
parts.
if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com.
The camera zooming in there, literally like my brain couldn't handle it. I had no idea what was going on. I was doubling over.
Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates and 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June
Unless it's
13th.
not the game I think
Sharpen
it
your
is.
katanas and welcome to season 3
Katanas?
of the Finals.
Wait, what is the Finals?
It can take us anywhere.
Because I thought it was that kind of Destiny game they announced from Bungie. Just the cook with a knife. I would be so mad if I got just teleported with a knife instead of like a gun. I've never seen anything on this game before. Hero shooter dead on arrival? It's gotta be. I'm taking it off. Hero shooter dead on arrival. Yup, it's definitely fits my bill. I'm taking that off.
The finals in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome multiple Game
Looks
Awards
cool, though.
winner and a dazzling
Visually.
Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself. Sam
Did I miss
Lake from
anything?
Remedy.
Dragon Ball anime game, Five Nights at Freddy's mentioned, TV movie game, live service, hero shooter dead on arrival. I got him.
I think that's enough.
The
Thank you.
shadow of darkness.
You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2.
In other words,
Many of you have
you
been
did not miss
posting
anything, so it
your
wins.
Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical
You can
deluxe
actually buy it?
editions and
That's fun.
physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You
Took
can
long
lock
enough.
in your copy starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all
So
to
we're
Night
3/4 of the way through the show so far.
It contains
Night
3
Springs.
episodes
Oh, that's interesting.
with 3 familiar, fan-favorite playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios.
Because that was an interesting
To really go
part in the
out
original.
as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable
He checks his watch.
in less than 24 hours.
Wow, that's interesting. Pretty much just like a shadow drop.
Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
So yeah, there's been like zero Fromsoft at all Silver Wins, so I'm kind of like, I'm settled in. I don't expect anything to surprise us at this point. I think we're just here to see what Jeff has to offer.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me. And I will.
Alan Wake is always the funniest.
Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get
Always the funniest game stuff.
One who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Something was different.
Some control stuff.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta. Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Alan Wake does a lot of like medium challenging stuff, you know? Like they're constantly changing how like the very base of their game like even is. It's very interesting what they do. This, however, looks uninteresting. You'll have to win me back after showing me the most basic zombie designs possible. This kind of looks like a MOBA.
Where ancient mysteries awaken.
Hold on, is MOBA MOBA because it's multiplayer online battle arena? That seems right. That sandworm design they just showed off was pretty interesting. Oh, never mind. It's New Worlds, who cares? I own New Worlds and I've never played it.
New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now
It's just I can never justify
play co-op and use cross
playing
If you're
a
watching SJ on
MMO.
TikTok live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a
It's just
special
not
in-game
worth
bundle
getting
from
into,
Honkai
you
Star
know?
Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program.
Genshin Impact!
But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming
please.
expedition featuring a beloved character
Jeff.
who's clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Jeff, give me an unfunny Hollywood actor.
Why do people choose to sleep?
This might be the first Game Awards that I actually get the bingo.
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams.
I just need an unfunny Hollywood actor. Or an unfunny Hollywood actor, GTA 6 in Arc 2. Which seems kind of unlikely. Hey, or a Monster Hunter trailer in Dragon's Dogma 2 DLC. Those are my other two bingos. Because this is where I am right now. Like, we're so close. That deer reminds me of Sakura Bowl. Yeah, I definitely saw that. It was kind of, you know, like a weird animal. Very accurate description, but I understand what you mean.
Why do people choose to slumber?
Why do people choose to slumber?
Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna put that down as anime nonsense. I can't miss out. I'm joining too. Sorry, I just couldn't hold it together after she said that. Skyrim 2? What do we get if you complete the bingo? It's a good question. Dark and Darker. I've heard of this. I wasn't really interested. Skeletons Bleeding? Unplayable. What do you get if I complete the bingo? Now that's a good question, because I don't know. Dark and Darker is a really interesting, like, kind of janky medieval battle royale. I think I like it. Conceptually, I like it. I'm never playing it though. Maybe you get money. Yeah, I'll PayPal every single one of you $1. Not gonna lie, I like the jankiness. It's definitely part of the appeal. Because if it wasn't, then it would just be bad. So there's got to be a reason. Agil! That stock sound effect. I can't not hear it. It's Agil's roar. I can't not hear it.
Fantasy FPS dungeon PvP adventure Dark and Darker is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube
What is
Theater. We
Agil?
thank you for that. And ahead of
From
the show,
Elden Ring.
4 lucky fans were upgraded to our
AGHEL, I
VIP
think.
section thanks to the Discover Orange
Dragon.
TV upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now
It's
here's
the
announcement, the release date for Capcom's upcoming
the dragon enemy from Elden Ring. That's the roar they use And it's just like a stock sound effect, so I keep hearing it in places. Alright, what's this? Asian influence. Seems nice. I always like myself some samurai adjacent activities, although I'm not sure what this is. They announced this at the Game Awards, didn't they? This game seems very weird so far, but it seems kind of interesting to me. I'm waiting to, like, see what kind of a game it's advertising itself as. Like, what's the genre? July 19th? That's like... Oh, never mind. This is June. It's not July, so we got some ways to go. Risk of Rain-esque game. I saw them parry! I saw them parry a guy. Maybe there's something here. That's all you need to do these days. Just put parrying in. Is this another co-op roguelike? Seems like it. Hyperlight Breaker? Oh, interesting. So it's in the Hyperlight series. I've never seen anything... Oh, it's this game. Who cares? I've never seen the... anything on Hyperlight Drifter, but it seems like a game that people like. So maybe there's something there that I don't see. Although, to be fair, I didn't see it. I haven't played Hyperlight Drifter or seen it. So I was kind of surprised when the Hyperlight whatever had like an animal girl as the protagonist. What is this game? Oh, it's like a party game. You're a bunch of weirdos pushing each other off the arena, and that's how you win? I don't really... Yeah, it's just gang beasts, but with animals. Party animals, yep. I mean, you know, it's cool. I bet it's fun. It's not really what I'm looking for in a game that I play on a daily basis.
I've heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going
This is a good actor. I like
we have
him.
absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies.
What's going on here? What's this?
Everyone at MCorp is really good. Stop.
Enron POV?
This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a whole machine. We love it here at MCorp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Nobody panic.
What is going on? Find out more at the mcorpwebsite.com. Well, fine. I'm a streamer. Let's do some viral marketing, shall we? The mcorpwebsite.com.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
The page isn't working. It's crashed because too many people went to it. Alright, that's fine. So it's just a skate game. Okay. I thought we were leading to something here, but nope. Just a skate game. Understood. Pre-alpha. Cannot say that I'm interested in that at all, but someone might have enjoyed
Very
that.
exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide.
Is this
That's right.
Power
I'm
World?
talking about
Yes.
Power World.
I thought they were talking
I mean,
about Power
just look
World.
at the giant Depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game
Can't
Fest.
believe his name is
Now,
Depresso.
here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
You just hear the guy in the background. Woo. Sakurajima. I always like more Japanese influences in my games. Samurai. A mimic dog? Oh, that's funny. That's cute. A knight, huh? I honestly would probably like Power World quite a bit. But that's why I can't play it, because I would not stop playing it for 17 years. It's like Ark with automation. I would never be able to stop playing it. Stronghold oil rig. Interesting. Jeff loves Power World. It's been in every single...
I was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Power
every
World.
single Game Awards
Next up,
and
we
every
got a
single
big
Summer
announcement
Games
from
Fest.
Valorant. Here's Andy Ho.
Valorant.
And Gilfison from the Valorant dev team.
If I could uncheck Hero Shooter Dead on Arrival and recheck it,
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone.
I would do it for
Since
Valorant.
2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
The
Millions of
Valorant
players
moment.
all over the
Oh,
world
yes.
have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage
This
is
very
set to
unique,
welcome
this very
a whole new
special
group of
thing
players.
called the
Let's take a look.
Valorant moment. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, there, Riot. What do you have for us? I guess I should have figured because they were talking about Valorant. I didn't know Riot made Valorant. I guess that explains why it's still like a thing that exists. What? Is Valorant like a hero shooter? I know it is. But I've never seen any of their heroes as actually like an interesting thing, you know? They always just kind of look like dudes. Although, to be fair, I played a lot of Paladins, so I guess I can't really blame people. Oh, come on, that's just Maze Ice Wall. I guess I can't really blame people for playing Valorant. Reeling them in. Who's the cocoon there, huh? This is probably the most Valorant gameplay I've ever seen in my life. Typically not my average scene. What do you mean free limited beta? That's it?
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation
Was it
5
not on
and Xbox Series X and S this
consoles?
year. Our limited beta starts June 14th.
That's
and you can
interesting.
sign
I
up
thought it
right
was
now
like an
at
everything game.
beta.playvalorant.com.
I guess it is
We are
now.
so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console.
I
We
wonder
hope to see
why
you
it's just
soon
saying
in the limited
PS5
beta.
when it's also on
But
Xbox.
Before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world.
Sorry, whenever I see Valorant,
where I'm
I
currently
can't
a
help but
Valorant
think of the
Masters, one
meme
of
where
our
it's like,
largest global tournaments and community
every kill
celebrations.
you get,
Seeing the
I'll
community
say
evolve as new
nya.
players bring their passion and expression to
Nya.
Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so
Nya.
far. And now we are ready.
Nya.
I'm so excited to welcome a whole group of
Nya.
players onto new platforms.
And
we hope you'll join
I
us,
cringed
and we
so
can't
hard
wait
at
to see
that
where
clip
you
that
take
I prefer to imagine that Valorant does not exist at all. Come on, Jeff, you're losing me here. You can't just end on Valorant. How long's Summer Games show been so far? So we're past the 2-hour mark. But then again, it did start 30 minutes early. So we've got like 20 minutes left. Really spending a lot of time on Valorant here, huh? Do people actually like this game? I get it's like an esport game. It's just... Really? I don't know. It's like an industry plant game to me. Like, I never heard of it, and apparently it's popular. I'm so mean. I'm the meanest man on the planet. It's true. I'm just getting nervous, okay? Because we don't have unfunny Hollywood voice, unfunny Hollywood actor yet. Could be any minute now. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna do it.
Console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at
I don't
Ryan
think
for
we're
sharing that
gonna
with us here
get
at
it.
SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks
Oh,
of deals with
hey
Summer of
DoorDash.
Pass. Sign up for Dash
Nice.
Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next
$0
DoorDash order.
delivery
Now here in
fee.
the audience, we've got a guy who
No
is
way.
normally co-streaming our shows, Yong Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor.
Yong
who's been in
Ya.
countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War
This is
Ragnarok.
Yong Ya
next week, Yong is gonna
signing
be
out.
voicing a
Is that what he
character
says?
in a
No.
movie, Inside Out
This
2,
is
where he
Yong
plays a
Ya.
fictional video
I'll
game
see you
character,
guys
Lance
next
Slashblade.
time.
And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
I've seen so many Yang Ya videos.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
Because he's the voice actor, I get it.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Don't you dare say that! You do not deserve to be thrown away!
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move? I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah?
No one is totally worthless.
He turns into a ball.
With a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the
Just
US,
use
Samsung,
your
just
sword,
released new
bro.
2024 monitors for gaming, work, and
You got a
entertainment.
big
Scan the
sword.
QR code now to get up to $300
Why does he
Samsung
drop
credit
it to
when you
turn
purchase
into a
through June
ball?
17th, plus a chance to win $5,000
That is
Samsung
Super
credit
Smash
for
Bros.
US
coded though,
residents.
for real.
Summer Game Fest 2024.
Supercell?
Look at all of you cooped up watching video games.
It is Supercell,
And
yep.
yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And
The
today,
most,
Chicken
the
is
instant I saw the
excited to
chicken, I
share a new
recognized
game
it.
That Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in.
What's this one called again?
You fight
Squad
monsters,
Busters.
collect lots of
I've seen
things.
gameplay of
Chicken
Squad
has a
Busters.
big role. That's all that matters. And here
It
is our big
seems like a kind of an ass game, but I've not played it, so I don't know if that's true. It just does not interest me like at all.
What's going on? Who are you?
I've skipped this ad every single time because it's really annoying.
I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun. Come on, get up.
I am
Is that Chris Hemsworth in the barbarian costume?
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself. I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because.
Your sword play, tell me about your sword play.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
Great emotionally.
Also, I pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer. Okay, I'm just a lumberjack.
I think you're qualified to be an accountant. Which is why you'll have the job.
Isn't the next clip him in the background though?
There's more where that came from.
Sorry, bathroom.
I hope not.
I hope not. Yeah.
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
See, this is like.
Relax your bowels.
It's just a little awkward, so I skip this ad. Unfunny Hollywood actor? Can I do it?
You call this a squad?
No way.
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx. 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 Jinx.
Unfunny Hollywood actor. Yes! Not exactly what I was looking for, but yes! This counts.
Want to go chop some trees, would you? I'd be delighted.
This counts. Bingo!
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Why does he keep giving out the eggs? Unfunny Hollywood actor. I knew it.
You want me to shut the door?
Nuffly, did you play Clash Mini? No, I did not.
What?
I did not play Clash Mini. That's probably why it got shut down, to be honest, because everything I play clearly has a lot of support.
Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto! Ryozo-san!
Are we gonna get 2 bingos? Monster Hunter trailer? If we have Dragon's Dogma 2 DLC, it'll be a world's first double bingo. So I'm gonna check off Monster Hunter trailer because that's what we're gonna get.
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest.
Monster Hunter
I want
trailer.
everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large
We're
monster
almost
near
there.
the end of the trailer.
Double
That's the
bingo.
important monster within the game.
Wait, what? I should probably start listening to what they talk about. We're on the lookout for a special monster. That's what I heard. Are you a fan of Monster Hunter? This is a Monster Hunter t-shirt. So the answer is no. I am not a fan of Monster Hunter. I don't know. I don't think I've been like a fan of Monster Hunter since like generations. World was fun. Everything after base World I've been like not even interested
The game
in.
launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
I don't know why it surprises me that it's going to be on PlayStation.
8月に行われる
World
ゲームズコン
was
のオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、
not even Iceborne. I thought Iceborne was like actually dog. You know, horrible. I hated Iceborne every second of it.
Lastly, there will be
Except Shara Ishvalda. Shara was pretty solid. The rest I was not a fan of.
And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Yo, Gamescom. You're gonna get to play Monster Hunter Wilds.
Over there!
It is weird hearing them talk. Even though it shouldn't be.
We need to shake them off. Follow me. Yeah.
You're so much slower than them, dude.
There's too many of them.
They should have caught up to you like 7 years ago. I miss Darren Morin. I do miss Darren Morin too. It was a fun event. I'll always remember killing Darren Morin early to get his Switch axe in 4 Ultimate from the event quest. That was fun.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
This is a fun monster design. Do we have like an antlion kind of thing going on? Ooh, Turf Wars. Gore Magala. The other one. I'm excited if Gore is back.
Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
Was that Shigaru Magala just casually, or did I miss something? Because that would be really interesting.
Thank you,
to fight them
We'll
again.
see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game.
Oh yeah, I remember Phantom Blade Zero. This game's either really, really promising or really, really not what I'm looking for.
Trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
We gotta keep our eyes open for this one, because this one could be really good.
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41? The Faceless is here!
Got some kind of Sekiro stealth.
Go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
Do you know how hard you have to work to hang a horse? Sekiro posture? Death blows? The combat is so ridiculous. But it seems like it might be a good time. Commander Cleave. That's funny. So this is like, it's Sekiro combat. That's interesting. Sekiro combat, but with the most goofy, over-exaggerated animations you've ever seen. Ooh, interesting. What was that at the end there? He pulled out like a big explosion cannon or whatever.
That looks so good.
Looks
Full
like Ghost
demo
of
that
Tsushima,
media will
but
be
it
playing
reminds
this
me a
week,
lot
and
of
you'll hear
Sekiro.
much more about that. And that's gonna
Yeah,
do
that
it
seems
for
like
our
a
Summer
very
Game Fest
promising
live
game.
show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff.
I still don't know who this is, but
Happy Summer Game
I
Fest,
feel like I should just smile and wave because people seem to know who she is.
Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver
Cappy?
Direct. Now keep checking SummerGameFest.com for
Who?
other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom.
So
Opening
it's
night
over,
live.
okay.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts
Wow.
right now.
We were completely off on like a lot of these guesses. Like, there was no FromSoft at all. I thought Elden Ring DLC was like a shoo-in. You know, like, it seems so obvious to like put a trailer here. Like, I thought it was like I thought there was a 100% chance of Elden Ring DLC. And there was nothing. FromSoft wasn't a part of this at all. Well, I mean, it's fine that they're not. I'm kind of blown away that they aren't. Maybe they'll be in the Game Awards. But after that, like, it's next year before we get anything. Huh. Interesting. I don't think we're gonna get a FromSoft announcement next year either. So we're in kind of like a dead period after the DLC. Interesting. Alright, so I think that's gonna be it for today. The Game Awards is over. We had a good time. We had hold on, let me bring that back up. We almost had double bingo. We were this close. And I don't know if any of you guys are playing bingo also. But I haven't heard you guys talk about it, so I figured not. But yeah, no Miyazaki. He did mention the layoffs, which I gotta give him, like, credit that exists for. Some form of credit for that. I'm kind of surprised I didn't have to check this off. Silksong, they said Silksong wasn't gonna be there. No FromSoft, no GTA, no Dragon Quest. Arc 2 is kind of, wasn't surprised. No Armored Core, I get to check that off. No, nothing off of that one. No God of War, Fallout. I'm kind of surprised, because Fallout was like, that was just now. Like, we just did Fallout. And, I'm kind of surprised that wasn't a part of it at all. Yeah, more of a tame Summer Games Fest this year. Nothing super crazy, but, you know, that just means next year is going to be quite a good time. But yep, until Summer Games Fest next year, or until the Game Awards this year, I'll see you then. As for me, I'll see you tomorrow at See you tomorrow. Same time, typical. Have safe. Thank you to Romantics on the Solitaire, Crown Fan 106, Kevin Ramos, Izzy, Cookie Blaze, Rosiro, Stain, and TNT Heaven. See you tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. And let's try not to bother the Bloodborne fans too much. They're probably in a bad space right now. So let's just keep it low for a couple of days while they recover from this